Hello everyone, today we have a very special event. I am in Las Vegas in the United States, where I am going to do my first Walmart haul. I have no idea if there is going to be any cards or anything that I'll be able to find here, since this is really my first entering in one of the big retail shops in the US. I really hope I get lucky. Let's see what we're going to find here in our first Walmart of Vegas. Here we are, we found the card section in this Walmart. It's quite taken. Most of the Donruss and the Prism are missing, I guess, as the newest product. Of course, this is what happens. There is quite a lot of hoops, and there is some old NFL boxes which I will grab later. That's quite interesting. There is a lot of Pokemon stuff, but I'm not interested in that. There is some packs from Chronicles, from Score. I see a couple of hidden boxes over there on top, which is awesome. So let's get this opened and buy some boxes. We are already feeling the back. This is awesome. Leaving Walmart with a successful full bag of retail product. More about that once I get to the hotel and we start opening those boxes. The retail hunt continues. This time we are in front of Target and we are going to see what retail product do they have in their shelves. Hopefully better stored than Walmart, but again, listening from the ladies, it's quite popular these days. There isn't many shops in Vegas that have retail products, so let's wish ourselves good luck. The situation in Target is concerning. There isn't much left. Donruss complete set is out. Prism Blaster Mega Box is out. Pretty much everything is out. There is some WWE wrestling. There is a bit of college and some NBA hoops which I already bought. I will get these tops from McDonald's box, which I hope we're gonna hit the product, of course, Mr. Brownie. But unfortunately I don't see any solid cards here. There is some supplies, but besides that, nothing from the interesting retail boxes. Let's see what we're gonna get from here, but very, very disappointing. Leaving Target, a bit disappointed from what we found here, but still I have quite a big box of retail product which I wouldn't have been able to find anywhere in Europe at that price, so still quite happy with the pickups. I will follow up later on what we're gonna find from those boxes. Our retail haul worked out to some kind. We got 5 Prism boxes, blasters. We have 2 hoops, blasters, and 1 Topps Chrome from the McDonald's All-American Games. 1 Donruss retail box. We have 1 Prestige Mega Box, and then we have the complete trading set from Donruss 2023. Of course, the nice, beautiful background of Vegas is gonna help us to be lucky with those boxes. Of course, you will see them on my channel. I will open the complete set in a little bit. All of the other boxes, you're gonna see the packs from them coming in my one retail pack a day videos on YouTube. Without wasting any more time, let's get into the opening of the complete set of Donruss. I had a small malfunction, so the seal is actually missing from the box, but it's still untouched. As you can see, we have all 400 cards from the set of this year. This part here is the rookies, and here is all the base veteran players, stars, and Hall of Famers that are included in the Donruss set. I will go straight with the rookies, so we can go and see How does the class of 2023 look in this year's Donruss set? Of course, we're gonna get more or less every big rookie of this year. I'll start with the middle. We're gonna have first, we go Chase Brown, Kendra Miller. There it is, one of the first great players of this year's draft. Sam Laporta had an amazing season. They are very strong now in the playoffs. Let's see what is going to happen with the Detroit Lions. First victory after 30-year playoff draft. Another great pickup from this year's class, Bijan Robinson. Maybe he will have a new coach by the time I release this video. Hopefully, Bill Belichick lands somewhere. I will be very happy for him as a Patriots fan to see Belichick on another team. Hopefully not the Dallas Cowboys, but given that McCarthy was confirmed as head coach for next year, this gave me a bit of peace of mind that Belichick is not going to end up on my most disliked team. Let's see how the cards continue. One of the first quarterbacks that comes out of this set, but quite further in the draft picks, Jake Hinner. Another great player from this year's pick of Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs. Absolutely electric season for him. I really enjoyed watching him. There is quite good future ahead of him, especially if the Lions continue their strong trend. Another good running back from this year's class, Zach Charbonnet, almost managed to move out Kenneth Walker from the rotation. Also another great pick from this year, this time for Kansas City, Rashee Rice. He's been having a good year as well. Dalton Kincaid for the Bills. Absolutely electric players. Juice Vaughn had a very promising start, but didn't get enough playing time, I would say. Jalen Carter, also a great pick from this year for the Eagles. Bryce Young, there we go with the first round draft pick. Unfortunately, not his best year, but the Panthers were not really a good team, so not much of the blame can go on him. We saw how Baker Mayfield had a great year with Tampa this year compared to the year he had in Carolina last year, so I would blame it more on the team itself rather than the quarterback. I still see how Bryce Young can be a good player. Zay Flowers, another good receiver from this year. The big sensation of the beginning of the season, Devon A-Chain, the person who no one knew how to pronounce his name, the person who has more touchdowns than touches in the first couple of games of the season. It was really electric and nice to watch. We are continuing with the rookies. The first patch that I selected is more or less out. Here we have the first Patriot from this year draft class, Kenyon White. A good addition to our team. Let's continue with the second part. First, we have Tank Dell, another rookie receiver who had a great start of the season. In general, the Texans had absolutely electrifying season. I hope we see them further in the playoffs. There we go with the best receiver of this year's class. He broke all receiving records. Puka Nacua, absolutely amazing player. I believe everybody likes to watch Puka this week in Vegas and watching the Rams actually with a lot of people from LA. I heard amazing stories about him. Absolutely great player. I really hope he has a nice future in the NFL. Another rookie sensation that we thought might be the next Mr. Irrelevant. He was drafted quite late by the Browns, DTR or Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Had a very good preseason, then he managed to win his first start, but a concussion took the job out of him and gave it to Joe Flacco. The highest drafted receiver in this year's class, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Not a bad year with the Seahawks, but generally the Seahawks themselves didn't have a great season. Still, I believe that there is a good future in front of Jackson Smith. There is another rookie for the Patriots, Keyshawn Boutte. He had, I believe, a good season considering that our offense wasn't something spectacular. I believe that he made the best out of it. Marvin Mims, disastrous year for him. I expected way more, but Russell Wilson didn't have a great year. Marvin Mims, of course, couldn't have anything better with slow-performing quarterback. Courtland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy were still the main people in the team, and there he is, the star of the season, the person that everyone is looking for, Mr. CJ Stroud, the quarterback that brought his team to the playoffs and managed to win the division. A rookie quarterback has not done that in a while, so quite impressive year for CJ Stroud. Oh, his cards are picking up. The stock of CJ Stroud is ridiculously high. I was looking even today that some of the rookie cards of Tom Brady are cheaper than the rookie cards of CJ Stroud, which I honestly don't understand why. The hype is a bit too much, but let's see where he ends up in the playoffs this year. The best Patriot drafted this year, Christian Gonzalez. Unfortunately, his season ended up quite early and we didn't get to see enough of him. He was Defensive Player of the Year in his first month of play, and that was all his performance for the season. Very unfortunate ending of the season. I believe we saw most of the important players from this year's class. Let's see who is left in that patch. Of course, there he is, Will Levis. Good year with the Titans. I think that the starting job is going to be his next year, and he does have a good future ahead of him. The first games were quite nice. Another local hero here in Vegas, Aiden O'Connell, came in substitute in the middle of the season and has been performing quite well, I would say. Jordan Addison, my favorite receiver of this year's class. He was really fitting into the shoes of Jay Jettis while he was injured, and I do believe that there is quite of a good future in front of Jordan Addison, especially in an electric passing offense like the Minnesota one. Will Anderson, another great player, drafted very high in the third as the third pick from the Texans. Great draft for them. Anthony Richardson, the quarterback that people were expecting probably the most of this year, who got injured very early and the season finished for him. Very unfortunate for Anthony Richardson, but I'm pretty sure that he will have a bounce back year next year and he will learn how to protect himself a bit more. This ends up the rookie part of the Donruss set. Of course, as I said, there is 300 more base cards here, but I will not waste anyone's time to go over that. We have the top rookies from Donruss, and this is something that I really like. Rarely in Europe you get to have the complete set, so I was very happy to see that in Walmart, and only for $40 to get all 400 cards from this year's Donruss set. I will be adding a bit more to the Walmart haul, as I managed to do another stop at the big box shops, and I will update you on what I found there right after this video. Our second visit of Walmart ended up with buying 6 boxes, 2 mega boxes from Mosaic, 2 blaster boxes from Elite, and 2 blaster boxes from Prism. Not much, but as I told you already in the shop itself, there wasn't much more different things from what I saw the first time. I think I bought enough. So not to go way too much with the blaster product and the retail product, there is new things that are going to be coming in the upcoming season, so I didn't want to overstock. I will be having a new giveaway in the channel once we reach the 100 subscribers, so please like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and you might be our next winner. For now, this is everything from the retail haul of my first visit to the US. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in another video of Victory Finds.